Seems fine. Need to this. Today I'll be doing working on some trading strategies since I gotta wait for my usage to reset. Alright. Both issues fixed. Okay. That's the entry. Is this valid? I think this looks valid. Right. 3 to 5. I have one more question. Where did you get the time zones? Were these in the PDF file that I sent you, or are these somewhere else? Also, what makes you decide on the London sweep and not any other sweep? We can use a lot of different settings with these sweeps. We can play around a lot. I mean, this one is valid according to what it's encoded to do. I'll put valid for now. Let's see. Yep, this is London, right? So, what's sweep club? What is this one supposed to do? I have no idea how to do this show. I'll wait for this to return because this trade is not valid. Also on trade example number 2, I'm not sure if the strategy is supposed to work like this, but we sweep the low and then we enter on a wick close above the London high, question mark? Strategy is weird. Review tooling. Thank you. I want you to also read the roadmap and the basis to understand what we're trying to build here. I have a question for you. Do you understand the PDF or not? Because the stop at the sweep high low depends if you're long or short. It's not the same for longs and shorts. Like it depends on what your entry is, right? Like if you're long, you want to put your stop at the sweep low, and if you're short, you want to put stop at the sweep high. So yeah, you wait for a sweep of the London low during New York, right? Then you wait for a 15-minute candle to close in line with the trend, right? So you wait during New York session, right? We go below the London low, right? This trend is up, so we wait for a sweep below the London low. Shows the sweep and the confirmation as two separate candles. Following normal size cannot process polish and you enter that smaller candle near the low. Okay, I think I need to read the freaking PDF file because what the fuck is it saying? Why did it open in Microsoft Edge? What the fuck, man? Didn't even see it. Okay, I need to close it. It's ready. Okay. Mm-hmm. 15 minutes only. Entries during London. Mm-hmm. Or New York, 10 a.m. S&P. Since often you need to hold trades through close. During entry window, in line with trends. If EMA alignment indicates short, wait for Asia session high or London session high to sweep during your trade window. There's yeah, so it's basically this, right? Like, but this is like every strategy. This is the poor way to explain this, right? Okay, so remove this. Did it save? No, we removed it. Someone's playing it. There it's one. Okay, so let's try to build a strategy around this picture, right? On the 5-minute or 15 minutes, because this is what the strategy is supposed to do, right? But our strategy does something vastly different. The example in the picture are S plus tier entries, right? It's what we want to try and build around. We can use multiple conditions for this, right? There are probably also FVGs forming there. This is a liquidity sweep, right? And reclaim. A lot of stuff trying to do the same thing. This is kind of ass, but use the fable time to work on this. Then we basically have cheap fable. Alright, that's working. Also working. It's time frame structure. Alright, now we gotta wait. I don't think Fable will do much better at understanding this type of things. It's building it, but I need to try. Can I use the labels for this? I'm not sure. I just tried to start again from 0, kind of, and then see where we can go. Alright, just building it from scratch. People reclaim and what? Okay, the thing is being retarded again. How do I do this? I'll review it first, and it's probably gonna be auctions. Yeah, it's gonna be auctioned. This is not a sweep, this is not a reclaim. Oh, this is a reclaim, but it's not a sweep. Yeah, because you're supposed to enter here, right? Wait. Yeah, not this way. Okay, let's work on something else. You don't seem to understand what I'm getting at. What is the easiest way for us to make a strategy from scratch where I can give you the most context of what I'm trying to build? Let's see what it comes up with. Right, it's taking a while. Yes, so we already did this. Okay, so we already kind of have some stuff built, right, with the HUD. So please check that first. I am down to do labeling, but you need to be like very good about this, right? Because we tried it before and you completely failed at it. So I will try to label, give each strategy a name, right? Like sweep and reclaim for this example, right? And then you need to try and find patterns. I mean, I could try to show you what I see, but it's gonna be kind of difficult. So let's just make a new folder for the training mode, and then I will mark some sweep and reclaim entries for you to analyze. Okay, this might be a bit difficult with all this shit. Do yes for now, but okay, remove this. Kinda need to be able to draw now. I can't draw, do I need to? Is this one? No. So what's the sweep in? Okay. This is open, so it would be sweep and reclaim of the open. It is not running here, so I'll just put on the EMAs. So a downtrend here. I guess this is a sweep and reclaim. Short side. Using 4 EMAs, that's a long time. And that's a lot. let's first work around takes, and then we can do some labeling to label skips later on. But I also want to try and get effigies in, but it's not really possible the way things are right now. Because I have to do this and then you see everything, right? And that's not proper. For the effigies, can you make some adjustments? Wait, what? So each effigy, right, I have it set so it expires at the end of day, which is how it's supposed to be. But I still want to see historical effigies. I want to I want to see these ones here. Wait, why is this so weird? Is it actually correct? 26, 29. Then it becomes inverse, which still shows inverse. Yeah, it's not correct. I'll have to type it slow. Each effigy expires at end of day, but I still want to see historical effigies. They become invalid after end of day, but should end at the time period I put. So if I put expiry at 0 days, they should expire at end of day, meaning the boxes should stop drawing. Should stop at that expiry end of day in this case. If I put it on 1 day, all the effigies should expire on the next day and stop drawing on the next. Stop drawing at expiry. So it's drawn from origin until expiration. Toggling invalid. I still don't know what the difference is between show all and this here slows too much now. So Do not use those examples. I said we will make a new folder and we will start over. Can you just listen to me, for fuck's sake? But we need to make some changes to the system first. BRB, 1 second. What to eat? My mic was offline, GG. My mic was offline, I think. So I'm automating all my trading, right? Working on automated strategies, but also since Opus is kind of stupid, I'm working on a router, a fusion routing model with smarter harnesses that can actually think and not be stupid. Okay, so here's the deal. Fable is returning later today. I need you to think about things you want it to review, like not just code specific, but actually like how to build this thing in the grand scheme of things, like practices, researching, like all that kind of stuff, right? Like don't just say, oh, we are having problems with this watchdog or this line of code. Like that's not good practice, right? Like we need to think in the grand scheme of things, right? I can use you to build it out, but we will use Fable to actively think, research, plan, so you actively know what to do and how to do it good. The idea is that after this 5 or 6 days, right, when Fable is gone, I can use you, Opus 4.8 with GPT 5.5, and actively get better results than what Fable could do. Yes. So it's still working. To pull the exact links, each shows a chart with the date might be next to straight sell a calendar with the same date showing a loss. Let's take a look. Wait, can I look here? No. Does it open this? This editor is so bad, man. Yes. Okay, discrepancy. So you have this trade as a winner, which is on 18th of June. Shows a loss. What? Yeah, I need to check that. If it actually found this, that's pretty big.
Video. Like
Wait, I need 18th of June.
I said, I entered here, I targeted 2 hours, and this day was Wednesday the 17th of June. I made a little bit over 6k. Now to the next day. We are clearly bullish for this day. Price is making higher highs and higher low. Price opened above all the EMAs and rejected all 3 of them. Then we formed a bearish FVG after market open.
You got stopped on this candle, so then why is it? Okay.
When I entered at this green candle, placed my stop loss right below the FVG, the inversion candle and made a mistake again with my stop loss placement. My stop loss needs to be right here at the previous candle so I can have 3 layers of.
Okay, good find. However, yeah, this is a good find, but he explains in the video that that was his original stop loss, right? Like he lost the trade, but then he says he should have had a bigger stop loss with a bigger take profit, right? Which is what you actually recorded. Yeah, I don't know why terminal is so buggy. Do you know Nautilus Trader? No, I do not. I know a lot of websites, but I don't know this one. But I don't need something to backtest, right? Because most of these are garbage. This, like I'll take a look, but I use the Lux Trade and other things, right? For example, I also know FX Replay, but they don't have like out of sample backtesting. Like you just backtest it on data, and then they don't use out of sample, right? So they basically sell you false information at all times. Right. Open source production good engine infrastructure. But this is just a package, right? This is the package. Yeah, I'm checking it. Advanced order types. Yeah, but I don't need this. I have everything already, I think. I'll tell to take a look, but I think I have everything. Can you take a look at this and tell me what it's supposed to do and if it's useful for our case or not? Let's see what it says. Okay, we were on this. Can you put this in a document, please? I have a bug with my terminals that it keeps. Discovered this through Quant Friends. Top 10 World University. Yeah, but this is like before AI, no? And this is crypto. Yeah, I'm just focusing on ES and NQ right now. But I guess it's pretty good for crypto, right? I really haven't touched crypto yet. I have interactive brokers, but don't use interactive brokers. TARDIS, polymarket glider, data bento. I have data bento, but we already have all their data encoded. Checks out, of course I'm right. Is less clear. Okay, let me see.
Get fair value gap as you get.
April 23. I think this is just the same thing, right? This was a trade that he took, and this was a trade that he should have taken, probably.
See, right here, my entry was after this candle ended. I targeted this previous liquidity and put my stop loss under the FVG and the inversion candle, and I was stopped out. This was Thursday, the 23rd of April. I lost 2k. And to be honest, I should have added another trade here. As you can see, we have a bearish fair value gap that what?
This is the same example, right? Like he takes one trade and it's a loss, and then he says I should have taken another one, which is the one you linked in the screenshots. Okay, so that's production grade, straight engine, backtest life parity. Version of your stack looks like, and it would fix by reconstruction several things we had patched today. No reduce only, Nautilus has a native LA. But also for reconciliation engine, your phantom drop, one event driven engine, request all your 10, yes. We already have the, yes. There's no top step that integration spread executing venues or interacting. Writing a custom project X execution data adapter. Multi-week engineering project. Yeah, we can't really use it, but it seems good, yeah. Let's try to use what we can for our case and rebuild it. Like, there are probably some ideas here that we can use for our own purpose that we can rebuild for top step and project X / rhythmic, all that stuff. Found it, yes. Okay, some files. Let's take a look. Visual Studio Code hidden from OBS. Another weekend, okay. I'll hide this for now. Management window for altitude to deep roads, thinking that's expensive to do well, architecture, evaluation scene, self-improved mechanism, and engineering practices. Is the hard thinking? Yes, yes. Code base is accreting. This is one core loop, not review, run, orchestrating, give them notes, start smart if anything. What is a minimal correct control architecture? 40 flag collapse into what is load bearing, careful deletes. The benchmark even be today it's tiny, but yes, it doesn't really matter. What's the correlation? Improvement mechanism, economic architecture, methodology, research intake. Can we turn principles into concrete guarded mechanism, process verifying deploy loop to consultation do we need to include or like question what features the brain should have? Like, for example, should it have skills, like create skills, give skills? Should it have soul? Should it have body, skeleton? Like these kind of things, right? Like I think we can try to formulate our questions a little bit better and a little bit more specific about what we actually need and want to achieve this goal. This only? No, but it's not possible. Going back to supplement the fragility processes on event-driven engine. Yeah, but this but they don't have reduce only, right? So can we build it? Like, are you even thinking or? Wait, it didn't, okay. They don't have, okay, reduce only was for this only. Shared honest fill. Yeah, it's good. It's doing what it needs to do, right? But we already have it, so. Alright, this is done, so let me take a look. What changed? Every FAG is now bound box origin to expiry. Expiry 0, box end same day, one next session, yes. Expiry it grays out to invalid which says drawn. I hope it didn't just like wait. Show all 0. Yeah, this is not working, I can already see it. Wait, because I have this on. Okay, let me turn this off and try out this. Expiry 0. Do we need to bounce the Jarvis chat or not? I don't see the changes. Still looks the same to me. So change RPG. Right. A robust emulation. Orders we submit in real time. Websites, Project X, partial close contracts. So let's everything bracket stops. Let's maybe don't have much usage left. So let's add this to our to-do list. Get back to monitor. If I refresh alone to it. Okay. Can you trigger a bounce on the charts that changes have been made? Alright. Main changes. There are benchmarks. Can you do another review? I'll also give it the MD file that was just made for Fable 5. Maybe it can already do some stuff. New tier 0. But I don't see it. File was changed. I don't see it. Something is bugging here. Added 4 lines. Wait, that's all you did? Tier 2. So it did update. It just no, it did not. Anatomy. Yeah, did not update. Am I in the wrong folder? No, this is insane. For some reason, my file is not updating. Can you check it? Okay, advanced. Okay, let me see. And of course, what is this garbage? So I want to see this to this. Does expire date and so what is going on behind it? Something is wrong with it. Can you check it? Like, how do I say this? Okay, so what I want is and this gets rid of expiry. Okay. So when I click the invalid button, it should show all FG that are expired, right, of previous days, but not, because right now I think they keep going even though they are expiring at the end of day. Here they should end, but they don't. Also, I want them to have the correct colors. Most are grayed out right now because they are invalid, but I want them to have the correct colors. So if it's a bullish FEG, it needs to be green, and then when it gets turned inverse, it needs to turn red. And if it is invalidated by price, that last part should turn gray, otherwise it should have the same colors. And they need to expire at the given date in the input field. So origin, color, inverse, change color, or slash invalid by price. Invalid by price, change color, invalid by time, expiry, end of box. Like, where is this even drawing this from? 7th of June? Like, for example, right now there's a 50-minute FEG drawn from the 7th of June all the way until the 19th or 20th. Like, this is what I mean. Right, so nothing here. Can check this file disk is updated. I really don't see it. Can you add a dot at the end of the file so I can see it was updated? Let's go here. Okay, so is everything cleared up now? Question mark. Can we build this out? Start bringing some examples. And it wasn't. Am I blind? No, it's not updated, but it shows here. Date modified. Okay, I see the file is updated, but I do not see the dots. Something weird is going on here. Can you check my processes if it's open inside of a hidden file so you cannot change it or something? Right. Can you make a new MD file with new version? Something is broken. It's gonna consume less tokens, so. Why is it still finding? Paid silver cost is only counted after a certain grain completes a post-solve harness fault can drops. Yeah, this all looks good. Let's fix some of these. Well, yeah. Okay, so now I have a V2 and now it should be good. Yeah, now it's here. Okay, that's good. Let me pull it up. So now this is here. Is the brain made of the metaphor? Memory, physical body is the right frame. Make it concrete. Memory candidates answer for sharp questions. Does the goal actually require it, or is it cargo cultured? Is it skeleton lifestyle? Organ, soul, identity. Yeah, we need to. Let's get to build the second brain, I think. Yes, I see it now, thank you. Do we also need to add the second brain thing and like some other research things that I linked to? Like loop engineering, for example, the second brain thing, memory, dreaming. probably gonna find some. I forgot most of it, but it's probably gonna find some stuff. Expiry cap is being applied. Let's go. Let me check something. Already exists. If it doesn't mean it's correct. So. Yes, but that does not mean those are correct. If the live examples match with the trades that you have, then they are correct. But please verify it first. Also, I want... wait. Because it's probably going to code it in a lazy way so that we can't do much fine-tuning on it. So we need to tell it to code it better. So I did this before where that one strategy where it's like you make two different versions just by coding it differently. And then we had different results after fine-tuning it, so... Opus is kind of dumb. It comes to a lot of things. Second brain, solve, verify, evaluation, fusion, economics, competitor landscape. Yes, that's good. Okay. So working. I'll get some water. External to do. Okay. Engineering, the algorithms, research, existing research. Shouldn't we also add to try and do better research if possible? Because research and better thinking and try to make an upgraded version of the current roadmap and planning in phases. I hope they reset the usage when fable drops. That would be nice. 'Cause I have two maxed out. Okay, so this is being fixed. Fixed running. Alright. I probably should update my Cloud code sooner than later, but it doesn't say the cost here. It's kind of funny actually, because everyone's mocking Sonnet 5 being the most expensive model, but yeah, see, but I saw a video which is pretty interesting, which is Sonnet 5 actually being cheaper than all the other models just by being more efficient. Yeah, see, like, right, you have all kind like this stuff, right? Sonnet 5 being more expensive than Opus, but then here you can actually see it being cheaper than Opus about 3 to 4 times, right? Just because it uses less tokens, right? It uses 50% less tokens, but yeah. Like, I don't know what's going on here, but like, this is very weird. Right. Something doesn't add up. Something does not quite add up. Okay, this is Figma MCP. It's time to make a, yeah, this is, looks like some private shit. Both added. It's starting to look like a real plan now. We also need to add some core questions like how can we make it as cheap as possible while it being smarter than a standalone model? How can we route correctly and efficiently? How can we route smartly? How can we take the best of each model? Like, how do we know what models to use for what tasks? How do we know what skills to use? How do we know what architecture to use? Are we missing anything at all? Okay, and then I'll ask Codex to also review it once, and then we can... it should be sufficient. Most look fine. I think these are stream examples. They are stream examples. These are video examples, right? All 8 look correct. Core questions. Okay, did a lot. That's good. Agent safety security to what? No. Those 8 candidates are own detector found. Same visual style, easy to compare. Yes. 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 Even saving? No, it's not saving. So click save. But isn't this kind of late? I think he only takes trades early in the day. I'm not sure. This is kind of late to the post, but it's a valid entry. This is also kind of late, so the EMAs are down here. There's a small FEG here. Okay, I'll put correct for now. We can work to tune it later, but for now let's do correct so that we have a correct baseline here. Okay, I have marked all 8 as correct. Let's, for now, let's focus on the baseline and the entries before fine-tuning it and fine-tuning the stop loss and targets. Let's first look for the conditions, right? How many current trades do we have with the current setup? 8 qualifying setups in 7 weeks. Okay, so 8 qualifying setups in 7 weeks. Something is wrong here because he takes a lot more trades. Either we need to use multiple different entries and triggers, right? So this is one example. But he takes a lot more trades, like he takes 1 or 2 trades per day, which is what we want to work towards. 7 trades or 8 trades in 7 weeks is not good. Okay. That is fine. Sounds good. Approaching rate limits. Whatever, don't care. Keep agenda v2. Okay, we'll review this fable will come back later for a limited time, and we want to ask it everything that we can that will help us shape the future of Sertor. I'll just wait for the limit to reset if my usage is over. Okay, this is working and this is working. This is also a very nice entry trigger here. It's very nice entry trigger. Fixed. Okay. Bounce. Can you bounce the one more time? It's too large. Add a hard output contract for every what? What falsobiometric proved it? What is the smallest architecture that Okay, you don't need to look at the time window. 6 days is plenty. I will ask it everything on day 0. So go white. Just say limited time. Agree with the implementation brief and some other stuff except for art output limits, etc. Overlooking some different name phase. Fable should produce one canonical roadmap. Agree on 2. Remote product market security 3, 4, 5, attachment, I should face 2. What skeleton moves the body, what can never self-edit, which current flags we deleted, what evil other person, okay. Feel free to add all the questions. Just asks. Okay. Refresh. Move this. And now it's even worse. Good job. You made it even worse. Good job. Are we on Sonnet or Sonnet like 4.5 or some shit? What the fuck's going on here? Yeah, I don't know about this one, Kevin. It's very small. This is the same trait. Yeah, this is not. This one could be fine. I'll put unsure. And then duplicates. I think not. It's not incorrect, so it's okay, this is incorrect. Okay, this is a great one. This can be fine, but not sure. Yeah, this is also pretty risky, I think. I think this. There is a different setup here. It is an opus, and why is it being dumb? Changing render code, I can't see, but do I outsource this to GPT? Okay, but I don't know what the fuck's the issue. I said what I want and expect to see, but never comes to be. Like the effigies don't expire at all now. Like already said what I want and I won't say it again. Yeah, let's take another look. Okay, I think it got stuck again. Don't see anything new. What is that? Okay, this is good. So it's just yeah, not sure if I like this. I think this is fine, but we are in uptrend or breakdown. Are not in luckily not in downturns to EMAs, but shorts can work, just not here. Too small. Don't see anything. This looks good. Right, you have a downtrend. Chop play here. Needs other conditions in chop. Yes. This is not correct. Wrong source FPG, no close above. Same shit. No close above. Yet. Or are too small. This one looks fine. It's fine, maybe need filter close over 15 EMA or something. You don't even close here, the difference is so small. I don't feel like this is getting nowhere. Yes, I update this. Then I can see it, right? There is no extensions. I did some labeling, but I think this is getting nowhere. Can you check it? I feel like I need to act like a fucking dick to this guy because he's not understanding shit. Yeah, this is getting nowhere. I need to start from scratch. check the V3 and then let's call it. Okay, now this is what I'm talking about. Yeah, this is good. Okay, that's perfect. Alright, I think we're ready for fable drop. And before it's complete utter poop. I restarted it. Alright. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow when Fable drops. Probably make some changes already later tonight, but follow me on Twitter. Wait, no, Date's tomorrow, Thursday. Yeah, I guess stream tomorrow. Yeah, okay. See you tomorrow around the same time. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.